Welcome to Words of Wisdom and Guidance. How are you today? How's your day been? Oh, glorious weather, beautiful evening. I've just been out in the field with the pony for over an hour. Beautiful. But I want to know how your day was. I had a lot of guidance today. Felt it very strongly. Good guidance, actually. Had to overcome a little bit of fear this morning, interestingly enough. You might be thinking the same thing. Perhaps you've come across something. I just felt like I needed to really evaluate something important. And that really was my belief system, my thought system, the way I was sort of thinking about what's next for me, right? And I had always this wonderful picture in my mind that I believed was the truth, that I believed that I could manifest into my world. It was literally, that was what was going to happen. And it didn't. And I think it threw me a little bit for six. It threw me to the sort of point where, you know, what is my story now? I mean, I've had this image and this picture, and what is it? And I had to really look at that and figure out why I was blocking myself, almost stopping myself from really thinking about another option or another story or another, do you know, that type of feel? So whilst I was very up for the fact I've made space and I've cleared and I'm ready, there was this underlying sort of thought, subconsciously almost, it was just this, and it brought up a bit of emotion in me this morning. So I knew it meant something. It was really quite a deep little pinprick, you know. So I feel like we are definitely having to consider ourselves very carefully at the minute, especially with this new transformation, with this new opportunities, the new beginnings, because I feel like to say this, when action comes, if we're not ready, how are we going to take the action? And often that is the case, isn't it? We get presented something and we feel the fear. We just can't make that change. And I think for me personally now, this little situation this morning just was there for me to recognize that when I need to take action, when something shifts or changes, I've got to know that I'm strong enough. And I kept getting this sort of message: you are not the same as before. You're not the same person. You're not where you were as before, right? And I just feel like this is really important to recognize, right? Really important to recognize. So let's see what our guidance is for today, shall we? Let's see. I mean, you know, absolutely every day we ask for our guidance and we receive it, which is really beautiful. First, I just want to do the inner temple activation. I'll do it with you guys today because sometimes it's good for you to also have that activation. I activate and step into my inner temple now, portal of my heart, home of my soul. Through the portal of my heart, I connect with the inner temple. Through each of my body's senses, I connect to my inner temple. Sacred below me, sacred above me, sacred around me, and sacred within me. I activate the wisdom and the power that has always been deep within. May these cards deliver clear messages and reflections to me and all who use them for the highest interest of all. I am guided. I am led. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so there we have it. So let us see what our guidance is today then. On the tape, oh no, let's see what our guidance is with our message first of all. We're the beginning of the month, the 1st of August. The 1st of August, a new month, brand new chapter. Too much is as bad as too little. And great ambitions create great men. So too much is as bad as too little. So it's really about, I guess, the balance, the in-between, the midway. And I think Spirit is saying, you know, when you feel like nothing's worked out or whatever, and you've had very little to show for something, it's for a reason, and you're not getting everything at once because you wouldn't be ready for it. So it's about really finding that midway point and understanding that we've got to wait, we've got to be patient, we've got to be ready, we've got to be prepared. So this is what this transformation side is all about before we get to that open portal on the 8/8. Right, but the portal is already starting to open, and the energy is drawing you, so you will be seeing signs and synchronicities and getting guidance. Oh, straight away. Right, interesting. We have feminine. We have feminine, and then on this side is the masculine. Now, that's the sun and that's the moon. Interestingly, the beer bowl basket, I think the moon moved into the beer bowl basket after the sun was in there, alongside the 4 planets, or 3 planets in the 4-degree sign. So really important right now. We've just had our beautiful Aquarius moon, and Aquarius is a moon, Aquarius is a sign of water, so emotion. So you might be feeling that emotional side of yourself right now. Something might have come up to sort of bring that emotion up. Absolutely fine, no problem there. You've got to work with your feminine energy as well as your masculine energy. And I think, again, I was talking about that midway, that balance, and feminine and masculine, we both have energy inside us. We have to maintain that balance. Let's have a little look and read what it says about feminine right now. Maternal line, your feminine energy, goddess, woman, sister, sisterhood, the moon, depth, potency, mother, the unseen world, sensuality. And we had that card come out, didn't we, about our 5 senses in the pick-a-pile for August. So if you picked sensuality, maybe you're listening to this and thinking, aha. So we have to be in tune with ourselves. This card can represent the masculine and feminine energies within or around you. We each have these energies within us, regardless of our gender identification. This card can represent the masculine and feminine energetically, or it can represent actual people in our lives. If you pull the card with the feminine right side up, the invitation may be to embrace the feminine qualities within yourself, or it may be drawing your attention to a person who embodies the feminine in your life, and asking you to consider those key relationships in your life that may be relevant to the reading. So let's see what the rest of the reading is going to bring for you. But yes, I mean, at the minute, we're very much just coming from our full moon, the feminine energy of the full moon, and the Aquarius energy of, obviously, emotions, water, being in touch with that side of ourselves. So let's just see. You might have been like me, getting that emotional uplift today, that feeling of, okay, I am not the same as I was before. That codependency's gone. The idea of, you know, not being invited to the table, being left out, not being chosen, all of that I have worked through. And then you get that feminine energy of power. And maybe that's where you're sitting right now. You're in that sort of readiness, and nurturing yourself right now with it is very important. Okay. And if there are any little emotional pinpricks, you know, there's little moments where you see something and you feel your tears, let them flow. Let that come, let it go. Okay. Let it happen. Right, well, I was called to the Sacred Forest cards today, very much about grounding as well, and earth energy. And I really feel that's important because Mother Gaia is playing a huge role in the energies at the minute, especially in New Earth. You can see very clearly how Mother Nature is responding to a lot of things we're at this minute in time. Okay, so let's have a little look. We've got the Bluebird Spirit, Happiness, number 7. Beautiful card. And yesterday, of course, and I was just having a look at that, I got my Happiness and Joy citrine gemstone. And I really did feel so blessed yesterday to have been given a beautiful day like I was given, with friends and new friends, relatively new friends, which is always lovely. So the Bluebird spirit brings happiness, and you can see there's a unicorn here on the picture, and the unicorn's just grazing, very relaxed. You might see a little bluebird, and of course we've got our beautiful pink cherry blossom tree behind, which symbolizes summer, but it also symbolizes spiritualism. Okay, so have a look. We'll have a little look at our happiness bird. We have got go with the flow, the meandering pathway flow. And you can see here, this is almost like our hermit. Sort of, he's in traditional tarot, he's carrying guidance, he's carrying a light, a lantern, and here he's following, he's being guided on the path, and there's lots of orbs all along the path, lots of guidance, and he's looking straight ahead. And I feel like it's really telling us, you know, with happiness now, you can just let this energy flow. I said, you know, the door is opening, but the energy is pulling us through. We have enlightenment. How beautiful is that? Wow. And you can see here, she is standing there, almost like the feminine energy, okay, is standing there with a green chakra lit up in the heart area and holding a cup, filling your own cup, being there for yourself, knowing that this is your turn, your time. This is what is calling to you, okay? Beautiful. And we have generosity as well. So generosity as well has come along. So that's 23, which is a 5. I'm not sure. Oh, we have a frog spirit underneath, which is renewal. So this is what this energy is giving us right now, this complete renewal. And it's really lovely that the feminine energy has come out here in the inner temple, because of course that's about birth as well, rebirth and renewal. And we have a frog spirit here. You have to kiss many frogs. We've also got success as well. So the frog spirit is about, you know, finding your prince, finding your moment, finding that it's renewal, it's that start again. A frog is a symbol of rebirth. All right, so let's us have a little look. The maple spirit, generosity, number 23. Beneath the large boughs of the maple tree, animals are invited to rest. At any time you might see a doe and her fawn curled in the midway shade. Squirrels scamper up the trunk and dash from limb to limb. A rabbit stops to sniff the air. Creatures large and small are drawn to take refuge in the maple shade. What you give out comes back to you tenfold. So you're giving out happiness, you're giving out enlightenment, you're shining your light. That's what comes back. That's what Spirit wants you to really consider, that flow. And when I was thinking about my situation this morning, and I was sort of feeling quite heartsore a little bit, and I was trying to work out a few things, I could just think about for some reason it came to me, and I've got a picture on my wall of the seaside, the sea, and how the ebb and flow of the waves. And I could just imagine myself sitting on that beach and watching that wave come in and let it go, come in and let it go. So it is this ebb and flow, okay? This card suggests that this is a time to give with your whole heart. Give without thinking of what you will gain in return. Sometimes that can be the hardest thing to do, you know. By doing this, you enter into the flow of the universe and blessings will shower upon you. Maples are thought to be a very old species of tree. They are known to withstand environmental changes and can survive and thrive in various climates. Some traditions believe that maple lends strength and power to those around it. If you tap into the maple, you will find a sweet sap, which symbolically brings sweetness into your life. So be open to receive the bounty of the universe. At the same time, be generous with others and with yourself. A warmth of spirit radiates from you. Warmth of spirit, okay? All of this enlightenment, warmth, shine. You can sort of see she's got this beautiful heart chakra that's glowing here. A warmth of spirit radiates from you. Share from your heart and receive with an open heart, and success will blossom. And look at all that beautiful cherry blossom all behind the bluebird. So yeah, absolutely beautiful, beautiful guidance here. I'm going to read number 19, Enlightenment, for you. Meditate on the light within you and around you. Connect with the ever-present energy of the divine. Right now, your awareness is increasing. More and more, you can see situations from all points of view. So true. And this creates an expansion in all parts of your life. This card can also reflect times when you are seeing the world from only your personal point of consciousness, which is dramatically restricting possibilities for you. A one-sided, adamant view of life can block a vast influx of light, joy, and connection to the Creator. Strict adherence to your beliefs can obstruct wonderful opportunities from flooding your life. Be willing to step outside your limited points of view. Light is flooding into your life now. With enlightenment, you'll feel the expansion from a limited sense of self to an awareness of the cosmos around you. So go with the flow. Positive changes are coming. You are lighting up. Feel buoyant and free. Your connection to spirit is deepening. Old beliefs about who you are and what you deserve in life are falling away, replaced by incredible new paths. And it's so funny because in my mind, I say to myself, well, you know, is it any wonder? Because I never win the lottery. You know, I might win a little bit of money or whatever, but I'll never be that winner. And then I was thinking, why am I saying that to myself? Stop saying that to myself. But I have manifested this for a reason. I've manifested this situation. I've manifested this life for a reason. I have got to trust in that. So trying to bring myself back into my balance, really understanding that is sometimes one of the hardest things you can do. But that is what enlightenment is, and that is the work you've got to do sometimes. Going with the flow means everything falls into place when you don't resist the flow of the meandering pathway. You don't have all the answers to succeed. You don't need to know what tomorrow holds to have an astounding future. Simply sit back and enjoy the ride. You'll get to be exactly where you need to be for your highest good. Trust that. So allow this path to take you where you need to go. Don't hurry it or resist it. Simply let go, surrender, and enjoy the journey. So this renewal is for you to enjoy. It is about that, okay? Really enjoy your renewal right now. Be willing to release any preconceived notions of how life should unfold. And that is a hard one. Sometimes that's the hardest thing. And look at me. I mean, I literally had this whole thing mapped out in my head. And it was like, nope. And it's no surprise what did turn out, actually. It's no surprise. I knew it all along, but I just didn't want to believe it. I wanted that picture. This is a time to be adaptable, be willing to change. Abundance and good fortune will follow. So adaptability with renewal. Adapt yourself. Be adaptable to something. Trust in what spirit is trying to give you, I'm hearing. Just trust in that right now. Yeah? Right, I've got, interestingly enough, our tea leaves. Our tea leaves cards. They wanted to come out, and that's perfectly fine with me. So I haven't used them for a little while, so I am going to try and give them a bit of a shuffle. Normally I'll split them, and I'll try and you see, they're just really difficult to shuffle. Normally I'll split them. We have ladder. I'll keep the ladder because he did want to come out. Climbing towards success. So success is here. We had the card. Where was it? Success was here. I can't even see it now. Success. I said to you, here's another one. Anything else? We'll just take them a bit at a time. What's meant to come will come. I trust that. A good advice from a wise person. Isn't that lovely? Maybe that'll be me. And if you have not ever seen me before, welcome to Words of Wisdom and Guidance. I am channeling right now through my spirit guides. And I am sharing that channeling with you. So something about September right now. Okay, September. We have family wishes come true and a stubborn, aggressive person. We have a ram. Now, on top of the happiness card, family wishes come true. So that is a beautiful, it's a wishing well as well. That is lovely. And success with the ladder, something to do with September. And an owl is here as well for good advice from a wise person. Now, also here we've got this stubborn, aggressive person, a ram. And over here, getting together with friends. Okay, and it sort of came out by the new renewal. So let's see if we can find out a bit more this ram. Okay, so let's have a little look. This stubborn person, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. So have you got a stubborn, aggressive person, a ram, in your business world? Okay, could be quite important for you to recognize, because this person might be displaying funny behavior because they might be a secret admirer. Sometimes people can be a little bit silly when it comes to getting attention. So see what that brings for you. Let's see if there's anything else that wants to come out right now. So September, October time. The stubborn, aggressive person. Temptation will test you and increase in material wealth and spiritual growth. Both of those jumped out on top of good advice from a wise person. So take it how it resonates, my friend. What have we got underneath? Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Interesting. I just find this very fascinating right now, that we've got this idea of, you know, sort of a ram, an aggressive, stubborn person. And sometimes it can be a little bit about, you know, just getting your attention in some way. I don't know why I said that. I don't know why I'm thinking that, but it's coming for a reason. So do take what resonates. But let's get back to you, you know. Maybe that's why you're feeling into your feminine energy a little bit at the minute. But I think you've got to trust that, you know, your new path is going to bring you this happiness and generosity. You know, do things that you love to do with your friends. You know, there's a resourcefulness in business. You're climbing towards success for something. This stubborn, aggressive person could be just somebody that you need to still release. Maybe that's where that's sort of what I was going on about this morning. This sort of makes you feel a little bit heart sore. But you've got to release them and surrender to the flow. Trust that your path is, and you know, it's learning those lessons, really. That's what it's all about, learning those lessons. So we're asking now, and I haven't used these spirits little what is it called, the spirit song cards for a while. Let's see, we have the 9 of crystals, security and abundance. Look at that. And this is the spider, and obviously, you know, with spiders, they weave their webs, don't they? They sort of, everything starts to connect and what have you. So I really feel that that's a lovely way in which to sort of let things unfold, let things, you know, the security of it. We've also got the justice, truth and clarity, and that crow is holding in his beak, you know, a flower. Or two flowers, but they are sort of, it's that balance, isn't it? Truth and clarity. So take how that resonates for you. And underneath we've got the insight and focus. Okay, so 2 of acorns, insight and focus, seeing things from a bigger, a higher perspective. It's quite important, I think, right now. You know, it's that enlightenment, isn't it, with the higher perspective coming out. And I think that's what is going to really show you very clearly where you need to be sort of focusing your attention right now, focusing, you know, the feminine energy keeps coming back to me. It's that emotional maturity. All right, emotional maturity. I just want to get my little book and just read to you the 9 of crystals, security and abundance. Sorry about that. 9 of crystals. So the 9 of crystals, spinning between the realms of conscious and subconscious, spider weaves together desires and paths. She's patient and meticulous in her craft and has worked hard for what she has achieved. She designed her web in her personal garden of life. and is now in the position of repose and comfort. Aware of the limitless force of creation, she possesses confidence in her self-development. Spider will help you construct your own formula of success to apply to anything that you're working on. So enjoy the abundance you have earned and be wise about the life you continue to weave for yourself. So wise person, someone might guide you with this. You know, I think this, maybe the stubborn, aggressive person is that final sort of piece that you need to see from a different perspective, because you hold the power within your hands to fashion your most effective life. And the keywords are rewards, great abundance, focus, comfort, discipline, realizing goals, self-sufficiency, protection, and possessions. Temptation. I wonder who the secret admirer is, and your temptation will test you. Interesting. Justice. Let's look at our justice card, number 11. Truth and clarity. At the portal of shadow and light, the seen and unseen, Crow holds the gifts of ancient wisdom and sacred law. Her sharp perception illuminates the core of truth. She is able to discern what is fair, and she stands on guard to ensure that such fairness is fulfilled. As a bringer of clarity, Crow will assist you towards spiritual self-awareness. In standing by your personal integrity, you will awaken your authentic self. Balance is a continuous process on the road of adjustment. Weigh decisions carefully so as to bring everything back into balance. You are the orchestrator of your life. Consider the results of all actions taken, as your actions and thoughts shape your future. And the Two of Acorns. A messenger on a mission, Falcon is focused on her target. In search of new experiences, she sets her sights confidently on what she wants. Falcon is the victorious insignia for foresight and vision. Her power of insight gives her the ability to make choices that create balance and integration within her world. Now is the time to manifest your ideas into form. I was just talking about the space and all of that, wasn't I? You hold the power within to take flight in a new direction. So recognize your full potential, go forth courageously, and stand by your decisions. Remember? Persevere and you will achieve your goals. Too much is as bad as too little, so we have to maintain that balance. Okay? Balance. Justice, truth, clarity, that balance. Okay? We have got two birds again on this table, and with me, feathers are so significant. Union and harmony is on the bottom. Two of shells. So this is coming into this union and harmony within yourself. So it is balancing feminine and masculine energies. That's why this card is out here for us today. So working with both your masculine and feminine energies, but today it's just allowing that feminine energy, that emotional maturity, that understanding of what it is that you need to be seeing, okay, and feeling into it. Get together with friends, enjoy company. I did that yesterday and it was really beautiful. So enjoy company and really try and see. But we've got September and October here where things increase in material wealth and spiritual growth is going to come if you just trust in this. You've got a secret admirer, which is why we could have had the union as well. But go with the flow. See what comes out. It is about your renewal now. And funny how I said you've got to kiss a few frogs to find your prince. So see what comes out. You know what resonates with you. I hope that made sense. Anyway, if you have enjoyed this reading today, please give me a thumbs up. And just subscribe if you can as well. Honestly, if you want to comment, I'd love to hear from you. If not, absolutely fine. Thank you for joining me, though. And thank you for giving me this beautiful opportunity to send my blessings your way. So thank you very much for that. I'll see you again soon. Bye.